What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I am your host, JRod, and you are watching Media Reacts with JRod. And I am looking forward to this video. I've been doing this little series here with Chef James, and today we're going to be reacting to Jamie Oliver. Enough said. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what videos you guys would like to see in the future, and hit that notification bell so that way you guys never miss a video that I come out with. And without further ado, we're gonna get started. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
Today, we're going to be seeing Jamie Oliver make his vegetable lasagna. My question is, should I be worried?
Yes.
Because we have seen some failures in the past. Then again, this is Italian cuisine, and Jamie knows Italian cuisine. He normally does really good with Italian.
In certain regards, yes, I have seen a number of Jamie Oliver's videos, and there are some things with Italian cuisine that he's not too bad in. And but I've seen this video already. I know it's pretty bad. So, oh, Chef James, you're going to be disappointed.
Or fairly good. So, I don't know. Maybe it'll be passable. Before we do get going, guys, if you have seen multiple videos of mine and you keep coming back and you like my videos and you're not a subscriber yet, then be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future content. And also like the video because it does help out greatly. Now, yes. Let's get started.
And I would recommend that you guys subscribe to Chef James because, and see, he's smiling right now at me saying this. But he is actually a pretty good chef, knows what he's talking about. Amongst others, there's others that I watch too that I'll be reacting to as well. But Chef James does know what he is talking about. Very knowledgeable. He has a cooking course online in his. The link is in his page. And so, yeah, subscribe to his channel too. I enjoy watching his content and his reaction videos, and I learn from watching him too. Him, Vincenzo's Plate, I've learned from. Jacques Pepin, I've learned from. Marco Pierre White, Gordon Ramsay, Nick DiGiovanni, even though when it comes to certain Italian stuff, I say, Nick, what are you doing? But I do learn from these people outside of my my schooling. I do learn from these guys too. So yeah, let's continue.
I'm going to show you how to make an absolutely delicious one-pan veggie lasagna.
Okay.
One-pan lasagna. Oh boy, tiene una pinta, as they say here. It looks like, wow, this is going to be an interesting video.
We're going to be bigging up some beautiful veggies, lovely sweet leeks with butter. We've got asparagus. We're going to use frozen veggies because I love frozen veggies, broad beans and peas, which are really easy to get hold of.
Well, we already know that he likes frozen veggies and peas. I mean, we just have to watch a couple of the other videos to see that.
And the method is really simple. I've stripped it right down so that you can make it all in one pan. There's only one thing to wash up. We get it in that oven, and in about 40 minutes, you have got something that you're absolutely gonna love.
Well, I beg to differ, because the last time that he said that with the butter chicken, I mind you, it's not something that we absolutely love. So I don't know. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Maybe we'll get lucky with this recipe.
We'll
First
see.
up, we're gonna slice up.
I'm staying ridiculously quiet because, well, one, it's 2 in.the morning, and two, I'm saving my energy for when it's time.
A leaf. So what I do is I strip the outer leaf off like this, just get the knife and just run it down like that. So what I want...
Not that there's anything wrong with leeks, but why would you put leeks in a lasagna? Again, there's nothing wrong with leeks. They're good. They have their place in cooking and they can be tasty. But like, why in a lasagna? I've never heard of someone putting leeks in a lasagna.
What I'm going to do is just show you a way to clean these efficiently. We wash it away from the roots, water going down, right?
It's good that Jamie's showing you on how to use a leek, because a lot of people don't really know on how to use them. The one thing Jamie didn't show, though, is that you need to cut a portion of the bottom off. You need to cut the root off to be able to use it.
Finely slice the green part, and then as we get to the white part of the leek, then we're going to go from finely sliced to little slices like that.
What?
Right? Why? Because it's more kind of chunky and substantial.
Why are we cutting the leek super thin, like you should be doing for this, and then we're cutting the leek in bigger pieces? There's no reason. Likes it chunky, and then just leave everything chunky if you like it like that.
I want to do it in a pan, like a casserole style pan.
Listen. Oh, there's a lot of things I could question right now.
And sort of low-sided. I'm going to go in with a knob of butter.
For anybody learning English, a knob of butter is not an exact measurement. It's just like a piece of butter that you use. Now, calling somebody a knob, and this is also called an insult. Yeah, if you call somebody a knob, basically you're calling them an idiot. So just keep this in mind. If somebody calls you a knob, it's not a compliment. And knobbing is another thing.
Okay, I don't want to know.
My husband used to ejaculate prematurely until this.
No, I don't want to know this.
And then a nice drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. I'm then going to go in with the leeks. We're going to sweat off those lovely leeks.
Now, you can saute with butter at home. The only thing is you need to be a little careful if the pan gets too hot. And to do that, you need to keep moving the ingredients around and adding a little more butter at a time to help keep the temperature down. Otherwise, the butter will brown. Or you can do what Jamie is doing, is by adding a little bit of olive oil with the butter and mixing the two. What does this do?
Yeah, but you don't, unless you want brown butter or burnt butter, you shouldn't. You should wait until later to add the butter and add the oil first. And again, I don't know what it is with people and olive oil with stuff like this. You don't use olive oil for stuff like when you're frying things or when you're doing stuff like this. You use that. That's like olive oil is for the finish. Olive oil's at the end. You don't use it anyways.
It raises the temperature threshold, and that way the butter will not turn nutty. It will not brown on you as quickly. Obviously, if you crank up the heat, you're just going to reach a smoking point. But the olive oil can help that.
With the asparagus, I'll pretty much always just trim off the edge.
I really hope that Jamie Oliver checked for mold on that asparagus, because for any of you that know that eat asparagus, though they're delicious and they're great with steak, but you have to clean them, at least clean the tips before cooking it, because those can grow mold really quickly. I have gone food shopping, and when I would look at the asparagus, like they would already have mold growing on them. So yeah, just I hope that he checked that.
Of the asparagus, and I nearly always turn that into a soup or a sauce.
So if you have enough asparagus, you can use the stems and actually make a soup out of it, or even make some vegetable stock, which, by the way, I do have a very good recipe for a vegetable stock and a vegetable paella on my YouTube channel. I can leave the link down below for you guys to check that out. And if you are interested in learning more on how to cook, then be sure to check out my cooking course, which I have a link down in the description below for you guys to check out. It's more basics to advanced, but I explain quite a few things, and I show quite a few things as well.
I think that's really cool, and at some point, I think maybe I'll join that for extra lessons.
Just check it out.
Just finely slice it like that. What I like to do is save the tips to put in at the last moment.
You know, funny thing, when I was little, I only used to eat asparagus tops, like sitting at the dinner table, and then I used to get in trouble. I did the same thing with broccoli too. I just eat the top of the broccoli and I wouldn't eat the rest of it. Yeah, the top is the best part.
So in here, I'm going to add a nice pinch of salt, a nice pinch of pepper. You can add a little swig of water.
So what's going to burn?
A little bit of humidity in the pan.
No, you don't need to add water to the pan. Not unless, of course, the pan's getting too hot and you need to drop the temperature. You can add a splash, but not too much. You don't want to be adding a lot of water to this. You want to reduce the moisture in the veggies.
Yes,
so look, this has had
unless Jamie Oliver likes soggy vegetables.
10 minutes now. So traditionally you'd make a bechamel, but that's another pan or two, right, to wash up and deal with. But actually we can do it all in the pan.
Normally you make the bechamel separately and then you add it to the dish, but it looks like Jamie's going to be cheating a little bit.
I'm going to put the flour
a little bit
into this pan. So 2 tables or 50 grams of plain flour goes in. I'm also going to put 2 teaspoons of English mustard in.
What? English?
Huh? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know I said I've seen this video before, but there's certain details that I just left out of my brain, and this was one of them. And you don't want why would you add mustard to a lasagna? I bet you I show this to any of my dad or to any of the Italians I know, and they'll have a heart attack. Forget it.
Mustard. He's actually adding mustard to this. Oh boy, yeah. Vincenzo actually reacted to this video.
Oh,
I wonder what he said.
Ma per favore, Jamie, I've been forever. Mustard in a lasagna. Jamie, I think your brain, I don't know what happened to you, Jamie, but you lost it. You lost it. Chili Jimmy and egg fried rice. Mustard in the lasagna. You are mad.
800 mils of milk, scrape the bottom of the pan. 300 grams of that we're going to use.
Bro.
Then, but 300 grams.
Dude, all this Chef James is agreeing. All this water from the frozen veggies that's just gonna come into the lasagna. Like I'm not even gonna call this lasagna at this point. I'm gonna call it what it's sometimes called in the Bronx, which is lasagna.
Oh, frozen pig.
Because that's what this is.
Move it around. Let's get that just simmering for 5 minutes.
You know, the further that this recipe keeps going on, the more that this is becoming like an English lasagna. It's not a lasagna, yeah? This is more like an English type casserole. This is turning into like another creation.
Half a bunch of mint. And literally all I do is just rip off those top mint leaves. I'll use that for other things. And I'm just going to fairly roughly chop the mint. It's going to take.
I mean, he's not bad at. I always give it to Jamie Oliver. He's decent at chopping and cutting. Like he knows how to use a chef's knife. So like, I have to give him that. But like, it's just the ingredients that he's using are so random. This has nothing to do with lasagna. This is
absolutely amazing.
The thing is with mint, it makes the spring veggies taste fresh. It makes them taste even like lighter, you know, when you add mint to them, which is delicious. And when I used to work in London at Berner's Tavern, we used to have a like barley risotto. Now, it wasn't actually a risotto, it was just called a barley risotto, and it was with spring veg. If any Italians are getting a little angry with me, it was different, yeah? And that used to go with the lamb shoulder because mint sauce is typical with lamb. And having spring veg with this, as like a little barley type risotto, was delicious. So it's not uncommon to add mint to, say, spring veg. The mustard, though, turns me off. This, no.
I am going to be not traditional again, by...
I mean, not traditional? You haven't been traditional at all, Jamie, with quite frankly, I think anything that I've seen you do.
Using Parmesan, because I love it, and that is traditional, but I'm using some cheddar.
Yeah, why not? Add a bit of cheddar.
Cheddar's an amazing cheese. It's full of flavor, and it melts and oozes in the most beautiful way.
The thing is with cheddar is that I love cheddar. It's one of my favorite types of cheeses.
So do I too,
it's just that there are a lot of different types of cheddar.
I do too, but that's not something you add to a lasagna.
There are cheddars that are sharper than others. There are also some cheddars, though, that are drier than others. The thing is that the thing that they sell at Mercadona is it's an okay cheddar. It's just that it's a very dry cheddar. So when I cut it...
Get yourself a little potato masher.
What?
And just mash it. Just put your weight onto it, and you can feel the broad beans.
Now he's making a lasagna mashed potatoes. Okay.
Smashing the veg. Why use a potato masher to smash the spring veg, Jamie? Please. It's bad enough that you're going to be boiling the you-know-what out of them. They're not going to be nice and green anymore. They're going to be brown.
Yep.
But you don't need to smash them.
Then I'm going to go in with most of the cheese, right? Not all of it, most of it.
Go on. You want to put more cheese in there. Yeah? Might as well. The more we watch this, the more it looks like something that Jack would make.
Oh, look at this.
Take your big bag of cheese,
What?
the whole entire 2
No.
pounds, and you just dump it all in.
That is disgusting. What?
Don't be shy. It doesn't have to be
What
pretty. All
is
it has to
this?
do is taste good, and it's going to taste delicious. Trust you me.
And the asparagus tips, right? And then the curveball, of course, is the pasta.
But I mean, this whole recipe has been filled with curveballs. Like,
Curveball? What curveball? What do you mean the pasta? Are we going to get some like funky type, different type of pasta or something? I'd expect it right now. I would.
So the key here is using fresh lasagna sheets. It's brilliant. You can get it in all the supermarkets. And the fact that it's fresh means it cooks very quickly and it's really elegant, silky, and very kind of luxurious. So I'm literally going to grab it like a pack of cards and tear it.
Tearing the pasta sheets. If we were making the lasagna like normal, you wouldn't really need to tear the lasagna sheets, not unless, you know, you need to fill one of the gaps. But come on, just like a stack of cards. And you should cut it anyway. Don't tear it, so that way it's a little more uniform. Also, first thing that he said,
you can get it in all the supermarkets.
You can't find fresh pasta in every single grocery store.
No, I've believe me, guys, I've looked, I've tried, and you can't find this everywhere. You probably need to go to like a supermarket chain that is of higher quality, Big Y or maybe Costco or something. Maybe they'll have these type of things there, but I've tried looking and it's actually pretty hard to find these.
At least worldwide. And when I lived in London, I actually lived at JRod. I used to go to a Sainsbury's that was literally on the corner with Marble Arch. And I don't remember seeing any fresh pasta. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I don't remember that. And that was in London.
And then all I'm going to do is just dish out the lasagna cards around and then just stir it through. This will be absolutely like a lasagna.
No, this is not a lasagna. As much as I love you, Jamie, this isn't. And it's not going to look like...
As much as you love Jamie, I'm sorry, Chef James, but no.
A lasagna at the end. You are mucking about and just mixing the pasta in. It's not going to cook evenly either, the pasta sheets. There's a reason why you layer it all nice and uniformly. Guys, please help me finish this video by hitting the like button and sharing with others.
Yes.
And you know what?
I already told you.
So I think this is a really lovely meal for any day of the week, actually.
And you know, the funny thing is that if you really want to piss off like Italians, all you have to do is basically add a little bit of mustard to lasagna. But just imagine that if this was a Spanish dish, if anything goes wrong, it makes the national news.
Uno de los cocineros más famosos del mundo, el británico Jamie Oliver, ha provocado un enorme revuelo con su receta de la paella.
So it's a good thing that this is an Italian dish and not Spanish.
And what I like to do, you know, just to be aesthetic, is kind of have a nice layer of pasta on the top.
The pasta on the top, but if you don't cover the pasta that's on the top, then it dries out. And then it's not like nice. It's just like hard pasta. And it's not even like crunchy because it's normally thicker. It's just not nice. You want to like cover that with the sauce and the cheese.
It's Jamie Oliver.
You know, the pasta stays nice
Jamie
and
Oliver,
tender.
Chef. It's Jamie Oliver. It's Jamie Oliver.
Flavor and nutrition is almonds.
Almonds? Now why are we going to add nuts to this as well?
What?
I mean, the next thing you're going to tell me is...
I mean, listen, you know, Jamie Oliver, a little bit. So... yeah, that's probably why.
That he's going to be adding some sun-dried tomatoes to this and a bit of pesto.
And what I love to do is just bash them up. Have some fine, have some whole, have some cracked. And then I'll literally just let that snow down on our lovely lasagna here. Almonds.
All these different
a little kiss of olive oil.
Honestly.
No.
What is it?
Get yourself a lemon.
Lemon?
And just a little bit of the zest. Just a tiny bit.
And we're adding lemon zest now. I mean, you can add a little bit of like fresh lemon zest at the end. And you really get the fragrance of the oils from the lemon. Adding lemon to this is questionable.
That's now going to go in the oven.
Oh,
for 20
Chef, you are being really kind to him right now.
5 minutes. That's all. 25 minutes. That's it. It'll be crispy, gnarly.
Gnarly. There's his favorite word. This is a word that he loves to express.
Chicken's looking amazing. Gnarly on both sides and just cooked through perfectly.
But gnarly is maybe not the best word to use when wanting to describe something tasty.
In it goes. Right.
I'm going to be honest with all of you. I need a beer right now, and it's lunchtime, my time. And I honestly think I'm going to go to the store, get some beer, and make a pizza for myself. I need some comfort food right now. I really do.
So the lasagna has had 25 minutes. It's looking and smelling amazing.
That is not amazing.
Look at that.
That's burnt. That's not
Imagine
amazing.
that on the dinner table.
Jamie, as much as I love you, I can't imagine this at
No.
my dinner table. Firstly,
No.
I wouldn't make
I
this
don't
for
love
my
you,
dinner
Jamie,
table.
I'm
I would
sorry.
make something else. I make proper lasagna, or at least another type, but make it a little different, a lot differently, not a little differently, a lot. And saying that this looks delicious and tastes delicious, yeah, that's very subjective.
Yes.
Yeah, very.
That's not even subjective. That's just denial.
Criticizing people that say it is. I'm just saying it's
No, that does not look delicious.
subjective. Very.
One of the things that you can do, which is a little bit of an optional extra,
What are you going to add now?
is put a little bit of pesto on the top.
Pesto. He's actually adding pesto
He
to this
called
now
it.
too.
He
What
called
is this
it.
turning into?
Chef called
I know,
it.
I called it too, didn't I?
Yes,
I said
that was
pesto.
funny.
I was being sarcastic. I didn't actually think he was going to add pesto to this though. And if you are going to add pesto, hey, add fresh. Don't add store-bought pesto.
Don't ever use store-bought pesto for anything. It's disgusting. They add so many different. They add so much junk to it. It's no good. I agree with Chef here. Make fresh pesto if you're going to add it. I wouldn't add it to the lasagna, but I'm saying if you are, make it fresh.
You don't want to use loads of it, but little bombs
Little
of
bombs
pesto.
of
As you
pesto.
start serving this, just mix up with the lovely creamy hot white sauce.
That is a lot
just
of
a little
pesto.
bit goes a long way.
You know, well, so did his
Yeah.
butter chicken. A little bit went a long way. Why? Because I didn't want to eat it. I'll be honest. I didn't finish it. I didn't throw the chicken out, but I didn't finish the sauce. I couldn't. I honestly could not finish the sauce.
That
What
is
I like is you
bad.
still get crispy bits from the lasagna like
That's not crispy.
that. And, you know, you get the veggies, but you also get the lovely creamy sauce,
No.
which is absolutely beautiful.
If you look, it's not even difficult to see. Just zoom in a little bit. You can see he burnt it. The top of this is burnt. You should cover this in the oven if you notice that the top is starting to brown too much. Yeah, you can see a little bit of the asparagus here and there is torched, and maybe some of the almonds burnt a little bit because almonds contain a lot of oil, and it's easy to burn almonds. It is easy. It may have been better to add the almonds at the end.
No. Don't add almonds at all to a lasagna.
You know, toast them
That would have been better. That's best.
separately and add them at the end if you want to add a little bit of texture to this instead of adding it in the beginning.
Can you see the crispy bits at the side? Look at that.
Oi.
Stodgy, crispy.
Stodgy crispy. He's proud of the crispy bits, isn't he?
No.
If pasta to me is a little burnt and it's a little dry, I don't like it with my lasagna. I'm these or the because it's not good.
Maybe just a little bit of parmesan on top. And that, my friends, is a beautiful one-pan veggie lasagna.
Beautiful is not the word here. I wouldn't use the word beautiful, guys.
That's it. That's how he's going to do to plate it. If you wanted to add something, you could add maybe a little bit of rocket, a little bit of arugula, to this. Arugula goes well. Yes, this does. Or maybe even some chives as well. But in any case,
Yum, yum, triple yum. So good. Crispy enough.
He is lying right now. He is lying.
Soft enough, stodgy enough, cheesy enough.
Jamie is a very good showman, and he is trying to sell this lasagna creation.
Yeah, look at his face right now, right here. Look at this. Yeah, he's selling all right. Look, all that triple yum and yum, yum, yum. No, this face right now is not looking like a yum face.
Thing. as something super delicious. But to me, he doesn't seem super
Yeah,
excited.
exactly.
Maybe a long day, maybe tired. I don't know, but it doesn't
No, he's not tired. He's disgusted at his own creation right now.
seem like he's as excited as he has been with some other recipes.
That's all. That's all I have to. Oh man! Wow. All right, guys. That's all I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed it. Again, let me know what else you guys want to see in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. I hope you have a good night.